But if we look at our output, there is a problem. The problem is that right now we have the long form, we need it as a wide form. That is basically we need to pivot this entire thing. Now there are various methods of pivoting, but one very convenient and easy way that can do this entire thing in just one single word. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. This channel, Data Science, is all about trying to learn various concepts of data science by practicing a lot of questions. This video is in continuation of the series where we're trying to learn Python by solving interview questions from top tech companies like Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, and Google. If you're preparing for any of this role, this is a great series to follow and build your concept. So yeah, let's jump right in. In this video, we are going to solve this question on Stata Scratch regarding department salaries. This question has been asked in Apple, LinkedIn, and Glassdoor interviews, and it's a great question if you're preparing for data engineer, data scientist, BI analyst, data analyst, or ML engineer roles. Okay. The question reads, find the number of male and female employees per department and also their corresponding total salaries. Output the department names along with their corresponding number of female employees, the total salary of female employees, the number of male employees, and the total salary of male employees. Okay, so we are given a data frame called employee, and our expected output is a pandas data frame with 5 different columns. So you have the department and then you have the IDF. So basically the count of females in this department, the count of males, the total salary of females, the total salary of males. Okay. Let's inquire about the data frame called employee. It has several various columns. You have ID, first name, age, sex, employee title, etc., etc., salary. The only columns that we are concerned about is the salary because we need the salary, the total salaries of employees per department. We are concerned about the department, and we are also concerned about the ID column because we need to count also, right? So in each department, how many males and females are present. Okay. So since the question says that for every department we need that, so what we can do is we can group by the department. Then we also need the distinction in count, that is count of males and females, the total count as well as the sum of salaries. So basically we should group by two things, department and then the sex as well. So what we can do is let's try to perform this grouping. So group by, then we provide the list of columns that we need to group by. So firstly department column and then the sex, and then you will now understand the power of dot aggregate method. Until now we have been only using dot aggregate for getting one value out of it, right? But here you need the count as well as the sum of the total salaries, and you can do the entire thing in just one line. So firstly, let's say we need the count, right? So let me just go ahead and round name of the column is count. We are going to change it in the later stages as well because we need to, make sure that it aligns with the name of these columns. But just for, explanation purposes, let me write it as count. And how are we going to get the values? So we take the ID column and perform a count. So we do the count, and then we also need to make sure that we get the total salaries. So we can simply go ahead and write comma and then total salary. So let me just write it as total. And how are we going to populate this? So basically take the salary column, right? So you take the salary column and sum it. So sum this entire thing. And since we grouped by the department and sex, let me go ahead and reset index so that we can see both of these columns in our output. So you see now with dot aggregate, you have for every department, male or female, you have the count as well as the total. But if we look at our output, there is a problem. The problem is that right now we have the long form, we need it as a wide form. That is basically we need to pivot this entire thing. Now there are various methods of pivoting, but one very convenient and easy way that can do this entire thing in just one single word is using the dot unstack. When you grouped by the department and the sex, right? So basically this is a multi-index. That is the reason whenever you group by, you always do dot reset index so that these indexes are reset. If you do not write reset index, let me just remove this for the time being, right? Let me go ahead and run this now. So you see, you can only see the count and total. You cannot see the department and sex because these are the columns that are in the index right now. So what basically dot unstack does is you can provide the name of the column that you want to move from the rows to the column part. So basically you can pivot it. So let me just write it back again, dot reset index. Let me run this again. So now right now you have the department and sex, right? Before resetting the index, both of these columns are in the index. Now what I want is I want to create female and male as columns, not as rows. So what I can do is I can write dot before dot reset index, I can write dot unstack, and I can provide the column. And how do I provide the column? We need to write level is equal to sex. Now let me go ahead and run this. So if I go ahead and run this, you see now this entire thing is exactly in the same way. So department remained the same, but the second column, sex column, is now pivoted. Now the only thing that is remaining here is, if you look at it, every like the numbers are same, but the name of the column is not same. So you see here we have id female, id male, salary female, salary male, but in our output we have count female, count male. Can you see like what is this count coming from? The name that we provided. Similarly, we provided a total, so here we have total. So instead of count and total, if I just go ahead and write id, and that is the reason why I was not writing this name from the beginning, because it might create confusion. So I write id here and I write salary here. Now let me go ahead and run this. Let's see what do we get in our output. So now you see, right, this name is id female, id male, salary female, salary male, and our output is same as expected output. Let me go ahead and submit this to pass all the test cases. So everything is green, and this is how I do it. So yes, tricky question. What we did was, for every department as well as for various genders, so we write group by the department and the sex column. Then we use the dot aggregate method and get the count as well as the salary, and then we use the dot unstack on the second column, that is the innermost level, that is sex column, so that we can pivot it. And once we were able to do that, we simply do the dot reset index. Why did we do the dot reset index? Because here we grouped by, so right now you have both of these as indexes. You unstack the inner part, but still the index is department, so you need that as a column, not as an index. So that is why you are doing dot reset index. Okay, so this is how we do it. Let me know if there's a better way or more efficient way to solve this question. Let the solution be in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.